Welcome, Badass Manifester. I am so glad you are here. I'm your host and head coach, Ashley Gordon, master mindset and manifestation biz expert, founder of the quantum coaching certification, and multiple six-figure entrepreneur obsessed with empowering you to create quantum leaps in your energy, your life, and your business. This is the show to help you make magic your everyday normal, where the ripple effect is real and the guest experts are world class. My mission is to power your conscious and subconscious mind with manifestation teachings, business tools, and coaching techniques to put your potential into action. Consider this your weekly up level. Are you ready for quantum transformation? Let's do this. Hello, badass manifestors. I am so excited for this episode. It is going to be so good because I am just coming in hot with the goods, okay? Hot with the goods. I am going to give you a little inside look at something that we teach inside of the Quantum Coaching Academy that is all about helping your clients break through their limiting beliefs, okay? And even if you're not a coach, you can use this for yourself of how to break through your own limiting beliefs, to journal these out, to have someone kind of ask you these questions and really pose these questions to your subconscious mind as well. They're really, really powerful and useful in helping you just completely let go of what is not serving you so that you could step into what you're really meant to do and what you really want to create. Because I don't know about you, but when those limiting beliefs come up, I am like a belief slayer. I don't even let them linger in my world anymore. I've gotten to the point where I know exactly how to attack them, and we all have them, including our clients. So we need to be really skilled at helping the people in our lives and our clients break through the things that are holding them back, because we all need to support each other and help each other in our growth mindset, growth energy, and big coach energy. So this is a Facebook Live that I am doing. I'm live podcasting in the Facebook group is basically what I'm doing. So if I am shouting some people out, you know that that's what's happening there. And also I'm very much still present with you here because I am recording this specifically for the podcast. So let's do this. Also, side note, if you hear like a shower in the background, that's because my mom is taking a shower and real life is happening. And I am just rolling with it today. I am so chill, aren't I? I'm so chill. Hopefully you can't hear the shower running, but if you can, just know that someone's getting really clean right now and life is happening. So today's live is going to be a coach training, which is going to be really supportive in helping you help your clients break through their limiting beliefs. How does one help someone break through limiting beliefs? So I don't know about you, but when I first started coaching, I started coaching for free, which I'll tell you my whole story at Big Coach Energy Live. But when I started coaching for free, I was naturally good at coaching. And some of you are in here because you are interested in coaching. You're interested in learning more. You're interested in up-leveling your skill set. And so when I first started coaching, I was good at coaching people for free. But when it got to figuring out what their limiting beliefs were, I didn't know how to take them through that. So maybe they would discover what their limitations were, but I couldn't actually help them release what that was. So if someone was coaching with me, a woman would say, I really am just really stuck in this feeling of not being good enough and nothing I do is enough. And that was her story. And I really felt stuck as a coach and didn't have the skills under my belt to help that person move past that. We could get to that point, but I didn't know how to help them move past that. And so if you are tuning in to me for the first time, I'm so happy that you're here. My name is Ashley Gordon. I am the founder of the Quantum Coaching Academy, where we train the next generation of coaches, people that are interested in becoming coaches or are coaches and are ready to up level or have businesses already that are very successful but really need those next pieces of the transformation puzzle. We're here to help support you in that. And it's really my passion to help you be the best possible coach you can be. And so that's really what this training is about today. It's about how do you help someone get through those belief systems. And this is something that we teach inside of QCA. It's a very, very, very small piece of the puzzle, but I want to come in here and make this a really valuable resource of trainings that you can come back to really just up level in your skill set. Like that's what this Facebook group is really for. Okay, so this will be short, sweet, simple, really freaking impactful for you. So when you're working with limiting beliefs, okay, we need to understand how to dig deeper with your clients. And we really also need to understand what is the fear that's holding them back. So you may either be coaching your clients right now and you know what their fear is or what's holding them back. And by the way, this will help you even if you're not a coach yet. This will be good for you too to take yourself through. Remember, you're always your first client, right? So first and foremost, if you haven't already gotten to what their deepest inner critic is, and we call that the dick inside of QCA, if you're not already sure what their dick is, that deepest part of themselves that tells them you're not this, you're not that, you're not lovable, you're not worthy, you're not good enough, you're not blah, 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 we got to get to what that is. And so when we can identify what that piece of the puzzle is, that's going to really help you be able to dig a lot deeper. So maybe you're really great at getting them there and maybe you're not. And so if you're not, you're going to want to ask them this one question. And it may seem simple, but it's really impactful. What is the biggest belief that's holding you back right now? Very straightforward. What is the biggest belief that is holding you back right now? And listen, okay? Your job as the coach is to listen to what they're saying. And your job is not to tell them what you think the biggest belief is that's holding them back right now. Okay, so that's number one. Number two, if they say, just really not feeling worthy to start my own business or not feeling worthy to find love or whatever they say, the second question, it's one of my favorite questions ever, is when did you decide that? When did you decide that? Okay. It's such a good question because limiting beliefs and limiting decisions are two different things. So we have beliefs based on a decision that we made at some point in our lives. So usually from ages 0 to 7 is when these beliefs start to come into play. And this might go way back to childhood when they were 3 years old and their parents told them that they needed to do X, Y, and Z, and therefore they're not worthy of that other thing that they want to do. Or their parents told them, you're going to be a doctor and forget about anything else. So of course, they're not going to feel worthy of what they truly want to create. So asking them when they decided that helps them associate it to a memory back in childhood. And when you can associate something like that, a belief like that back to a certain moment in time, they realize that maybe a 3-year-old or a 5-year-old or a 7-year-old is the one who decided that they weren't worthy. It's not actually true for them right now anymore. It was based on a situation and a circumstance that's not even relevant in their life right now. So asking them when did they decide that is super, super important and super key. Number 3, you can ask them, how is this a problem for you? How is not feeling worthy a problem for you? How is it affecting your life right now? Okay. You really want them to understand how this is blocking them. Because if they know how it's blocking them, most likely that can reframe that they don't want to operate from that space anymore. They don't want it to be the way that it is. So understanding how it's actually a problem for them is important. It's also important because a lot of times I would also add a question there that's, how is this serving you? So how is this problem that it's creating in your life, how is that problem serving you? That question is super powerful. It's one of my favorites. And it's my favorite because when you can figure out how something is serving your client, when you can figure out how their limiting belief is serving them, you are able to help them identify that it might be some sort of protection, right? Because initially they might be like, oh, feeling unworthy is not serving me at all. Yet it might be protecting me from something, and protection is serving. So asking them how that problem is serving them is really, really key. And then the next question is, what is it costing you to hold on to this belief? What's the actual cost in your life? And I know for me personally, before I put myself out there as a coach, before I decided that this was my thing, this was my calling, this is how I wanted to serve the world, I was holding myself back because I was so afraid of being seen. I didn't feel good enough. And visibility was a huge problem for me. And it was a problem because I didn't want to be embarrassed. And it was it was a problem because I didn't want to be embarrassed. And because I didn't want to be embarrassed, then that was protecting me. So not putting myself out there was protecting me from being embarrassed. And so I realized that was actually costing me the impact that I came here to make, okay, and the life that I wanted to live. And that was a huge cost. Like, I know that I came here to help people, and that's why I'm here, and that's essentially why I was able to break through those beliefs, because I was able to understand the cost of nothing changing in my life. The cost of me holding on to that belief was way greater than letting it go. And so asking yourself, asking your clients, what is it costing you to hold on to that belief is such a powerful question. And then asking, what would happen if you don't let it go? It kind of piggybacks off of that question. What would happen if you don't let this go? I knew that if I didn't let that belief go, I wouldn't step into my calling. I wouldn't help people. I would still be in a job that I hated. I would be miserable every single day. I wouldn't be living my dream life. I wouldn't be able to have the freedom that I have. I wouldn't be able to travel. It was huge if I didn't let it go. And then the last question, and like hitting my hand out on the desk, it's so potent, is what is possible if you do let it go? What is possible if you do let this go? And I went to beautiful places here. Like, if I let this go, I could share a message that might change someone's life. I could create a program that could, help me leave my job and actually like support other people and support myself. I could essentially change the world. I could, be a stay-at-home mom and also work my business. The possibilities are endless. And so helping your client go to both of those places is really going to help them weigh out where they want to go from where they are, and break through that limitation and realize that ultimately they have the power to decide what they want to believe. And when people realize that their beliefs don't have them, but they have their beliefs, they take their power back. So these questions, write them down, rewind, write them all down. They're so powerful. So let's just go through them one more time. What is the belief that is holding you back right now? Asking these to your clients and to yourself. When did you decide that? How is that actually a problem for you? How is that problem serving you? What is it costing you to hold on to that belief? What would happen if you don't let it go? And what would happen if you do let it go? These are fire coaching questions to ask your clients to help them break through any limiting belief and any limiting decision. And this is literally just like a baby iceberg of what we teach inside of QCA, like the tip of the iceberg of what we teach. Not even the tip of the iceberg, okay? Not even. And what's really powerful inside of QCA is that we have techniques to help your clients release these decisions that I was talking about that they've made on their timeline from this life, from past generational timelines. Really powerful, deep generational healing work can happen here. And we teach you all the tools you need in order to facilitate that. So I'm super excited for Big Coach Energy Live. We will be live 5 days in a row next week, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, every single day with a different topic to help you elevate your coaching craft, to help you stand out from the coaching crowd. Even if you have no idea how you're going to do this coaching thing, if you're brand spanking new, this is the perfect training for you. And coming live is the key. We have thousands of dollars that we're giving away in prizes. You're gonna wanna be there. You're gonna wanna feel all the potent electric energy in the group. And I'm so excited to lead the way. So thank you so much for tuning in. I really appreciate it. I'm so glad that you're here. If you watch the replay, let me know in the comments. Let me know your biggest takeaway from this training. And there'll be more trainings to come this week leading up to the event. I'm gonna be popping in almost daily. So stay tuned. Check it out, and I can't freaking wait to see you at Big Coach Energy Live. Woo! We did some work today. Thank you so much for listening. You know I love my BAM fam. If this episode resonated with you, please share it with someone who you know would love it too, because we live for the ripple effect over here. And how can you best support the show? Make sure you're subscribed, hit the 5 stars, and leave a review on iTunes, and let me know how the podcast has impacted you. I love being part of your real-time journey, so screenshot the episode and tag me and my guests on Instagram at ManifestWithAsh. Now say it with me. I am my own power source. I am the master of my own energy, and I deserve everything that I desire. We don't just talk about it over here, we be about it. Now go get 'em.